If you're gay, then you're gay. Don't pretend that you're straight. You could be who you are any day of the week.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Quentin45 here. Welcome back to GSA Forever. I don't know why I didn't remember that. Yeah. So yesterday was Cyber Monday, and we kind of found something out that a lot of fans of this book apparently were not too happy about. Because I actually looked at the comments after I recorded that video, and all the comments were like, no, what the fuck happened? Why? But if you guys don't know what happened, apparently whew. Well, that wasn't good. Sorry about that, I just coughed up something. So, if you guys don't remember what happened, apparently, Niall, last chapter, Niall and Liam both found out that they are apparently having a baby boy. And, Harry and Louis, so hard to get because the story is a Liam story, it's not literally Larry, but yeah. So, Larry, apparently, that's Lewis and Harry together. When they went to go see, Anna, in the hospital because she, was born a little bit smaller than her brother and sister, and, you know. So, they found out that she died that morning. So, this is, chapter 8. If you guys want to read along, you guys can click the link in the description box. Louis' point of view, no. I mumbled, my little girl can't be dead. No, I yet feeling faint. There has to be some mistake. We just saw her yesterday. Please, can you go check again? Harry panicked as I gripped the desk to hold myself up. I heard some clicking. As I started to hyperventilate, she can't be dead. I couldn't get words out. Tears started rolling down my cheeks. I know, baby. It had to have been some mistake. She's okay. Harry tried to soothe. I turned around and ran into his grip and wrapped my arms tightly around him. One hand rubbing my back and the other went to the back of my head, where I'd hit where I hid my face in his neck. Oh! We heard making me look up at the baby. I'm so sorry. They just moved her to another room. I am terribly sorry, lads. She looked at us sincerely as I looked back up at Harry with wide eyes. Where's my baby? I asked sternly as I ran back over to the desk, slamming my hands down, making her jump. Down the hall, first door on the right, she said. Then I grabbed both of our babies' carriers and walked as fast as I could to the room. Once I got to the part of the NICU she was in, I set the carriers down and went to the crib where my baby slept peacefully as surprisingly a sob forced its way through my lips. I reached down into it and took her out with careful arms. I cradled her close to me, then Harry walked up behind me and our sleeping baby girl. Thank God you're okay, I whispered to the sleeping baby as my voice cracked a bit. I told you it was a mistake. She's fine, Harry sighed in relief, also looking down at Anna. Actually, I think it's Annie. Yeah, it's Annie, my bad. I was just so scared. I thought she really did die. I would have been a mess, I sniffled as I hummed, nuzzling my head in his head in my neck, and I felt something wet. I looked down at him, and he also had tears in his eyes. I turned in his grip so we were facing each other. We both looked down at our sleeping baby and watched as her tummy fell up and down with every breath. Everything's fine now, I whispered as she started to wake up. Her eyes got wide for a moment in surprise. I gave a breathy laugh as more tears fell. Maybe we can bring her home today, Harry said as we jumped as the doctor came in. And I think you might be right, he smiled, and I'm terribly sorry for the mishap. A little girl with cancer died this morning. Her name was Anne, too. She was such a sweet girl, the doctor sighed, and I shrugged. It's okay. And I hope the family with the little girl is doing okay, I said sincerely as Harry nodded in agreement. Yeah, I do too. Well, anyways, do you mind if we weigh your little girl? If I weigh your little girl? He asked, holding out his arms towards us. I nodded before kissing her forehead, handing her to the doctor, but she let out a whimper as she soon left my grasp. It broke my heart to hear her cry, but she still had to be weighed to see if we could bring her home. He set her down. She wailed loudly. I hid my face in Harry's neck as I whimpered, hating to hear her cry. He rubbed my back and then turned my head to see the doctor smiling and cooing at her. She seemed to calm down as she just let out little whimpers while looking up at the doctor, kicking her feet around. She's the perfect weight. You can all leave at any time, he announced, picking her up and putting her in my outstretched arms. I held her close and smiled widely down at her. You heard that, baby? You get to come home, I said excitedly but quietly. She made a little jurr sound before shoving her fist in her mouth. Oh gosh. I laughed again and kissed her rosy cheeks. I'll go get the seat from the car. It won't be long, Harry spoke up. I nodded as he kissed my cheek before I heard his footsteps as he walked out. Shortly after he came back, and I hesitantly put her in the carrier, not wanting to put her down. She's healthy, Boo. She's not going to pass. The doctor said she's fine. Harry soothed as I took a deep breath and nodded. You're right. It's just the thought of losing one of my babies. I don't know what I would do. And what if I lost you? I know it has nothing to do with what just happened, but I can't help but think about it. What ifs as such? I sighed and looked down at the happy gurgling babies. Don't think that. We're all safe. Nothing's going to happen. Now let's go home and put them down for a nap so we can snuggle and have some tea. Sound good? He asked I gave him a half smile and pecked him on the lips. Sounds lovely. Liam's point of view. We just got done doing things and now we're back down in the living room. I snuggled up against Niall's outstretched stomach as he closed his eyes and put his elbows on the arms of the couch and rested his head in his hand. Tired? I asked him. He hummed and replied with a small nod. Then I heard some snores escape his mouth, and I smiled and nestled my nose closer to his stomach as his head rested on his lap. Daddy loves you, I mumbled quietly. I placed my hands on his stomach lightly, smiling as I felt a bit of movement. Well, someone's wide awake, I whispered, placing a kiss on Niall's belly. I decided that sleeping on the couch wasn't the best thing for him, so I picked him up carefully in my arms and brought him up the stairs. Liam, he whined, making me freeze in surprise. I looked down at him and see him rubbing his eyes before resting both of his hands on his stomach and squinting up with me with tired eyes. I'm sorry, love, I didn't mean to wake you. I just wanted to put you in our bed because of your situation. Sleeping on the couch is not good, I explained. He nodded before taking a fistful of my shirt in his hand and putting his head in my chest. I smiled and kissed his hair as I made the rest of the journey to our room. I pulled back the covers on our bed and set Niall down carefully as he turned on his side, cradling his stomach as I put the blankets back over him. He snuggled into them and then I crawled into the bed next to him, pulling him over so he was on top of me, my head on his chest. The baby is moving. What did you say to him? He asked, and I chuckled, running my fingers through his hair. I told him Daddy loves you. Told him Daddy loves him, and things like that. I bubbled into his hair. Well, you got him excited. He loves you too, he said as he closed his eyes. I had to take off his glasses and put them on the nightstand table next to us so he wouldn't break them in his sleep. Hey, Lee, I heard him say. I've been thinking, what would it be like if maybe after Mason is born he trailed off as I frowned my eyebrows in confusion. Oh, what, babe? If we got a dog? I mean, we don't have to. It's just that I've always wanted one, and that would be great. I shrugged. Okay, I guess we won't get a dog. Wait, what? He asked, tilting his chin up to look at me. I said it would be great. I love dogs. I've always wanted one too. But you're right. A couple months after Mason is born, we should get one. I said, it's true. I've always wanted a dog, and I think it would be fine. Maybe when Mason is around 8 or 9 months old, we can get one and see how it goes. Really? He asked, smiling widely at me. I smiled back, laughing a bit. Really? Now, why don't my babies get some sleep? You seem exhausted. I said softly while going under the blankets and resting a hand on his stomach. I felt as he rested his on mine. And I smiled. I kissed the top of his head. Good night, beautiful, I mumbled to him. I love you. I love you too. Good night. I pulled him closer, and before closing my eyes, fell into a peaceful sleep. So, yeah. So yeah, apparently their baby did not die. Thank God. I'm like so freaking happy right now. Yeah, so that's pretty insane to my knowledge. Alright. So, I hope you guys have a great day. And hopefully a great week, although I'm probably going to say great day after every one of these videos, because apparently I pre-record videos for the week. So yeah, and until next time, GayIsOK, just ask the GSA. Mwah!